What up, YouTube? You can't stop trading and investing with your boy James E. Today I want to talk about Neo, baby. Last day of trading for 2020. I want to go over some bullish news article that I seen. Also, I wanted to go over some other news that I seen and then dive into the technicals a little bit. But before I do that, man, please click that like button. Please subscribe. It is very much appreciated. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that likes to research and analyze anything that I find interesting in the stock market. And I like to share that with anybody who is willing to listen. So that being said, just to take a quick look at Neo's technicals for today, we finally broke that 50 again. It was a little quick break and then a drop back down, but I truly believe these are the last moments in time that we will see this thing in the 40s. It's poised to do big things for 2021, especially with Neo Day coming up on January 9th. But we talked about it in a previous video. If you haven't watched it, please go and do so. That I seen this consolidation action, but we're starting to see grinding. We bottom originally down here in the beginning of this consolidation at the 38s, and then had a high right here at the 48.6, and then a drop. So now we have a higher low at 39.68, and now we have a higher high at the 49, about that 49.60, and then a drop again, another higher low in the 42s, and then now we got a higher high in the 50s, 50.50. So that is a great sign. It's still very well may drop because obviously we're trading at 40.19 area right now. I still see this potentially probably dropping back to the 45s before we finally get that big rip that we are all waiting for with Neo to break out of this consolidation phase and start making new highs. Okay, I think we all been waiting for that. And then also just some news catalysts right here. Right here you can see China cut subsidies for new energy vehicles by a fifth next year. Neo to match vehicle pricing through January 10th as China plans 20% EV subsidy cut in 2020. So China is really trying to push these EV vehicles into the market, into their whole market of China. And by doing so, they want to cut the cost of the vehicle so that could entice more buyers. And because they have a contract with Neo, as you can see, Neo has no problem cutting back 20%, so they can make this thing run. Neo's going to be huge. Neo's going to be the leader of this in China and potentially, be globally just like Tesla. And as I said, man, big things for Neo, baby. I love everything about Neo. And then you could just look into the other ones right here. As you can see, Neo shares are trading higher Thursday after one Wall Street analyst raised the price target for the stock, ahead of the company's annual Neo Day event. BofA securities analyst Ming Shu Lee reiterated by a buy rating for Neo and raised the price target from 54.70 to 59. Again, more bullish sentiment. Don't really care about the price targets for me personally because I see this thing skyrocketing in the near future and being big within the next 2 to 5 years where we're 10xing our money without a problem. It did break, and then as you can see right now, it kind of came to this halting action, lower highs, but now we're starting to see that grind, kind of somewhat formulating a bull flag here, so we might see a pop. It is only 11:19 right now, so we still do have a couple more hours of the market. So I could see this thing very well popping back up to those 50 areas. Again, it's the final day of the year for trading. So we're going to have 3 days off of the market. So this could just be a lot of, there's going to be a lot of buying and selling and probably a lot of volatility just for the fact that, people are going to want to sell shares because of them tax write-offs. Yeah, man, this thing is looking beautiful. Still poised to do big things. I'm loving what I'm seeing here. We finally broke another high in this consolidation area. So I could see it potentially pulling back to the 45s, no lower, and then taking off from there. So this is going to be your guys' last and final chance, from my opinion, to buy this thing in the 40s before it takes off and maintains in the 50s and starts making new highs in the 60s. So, just to go over that real quick. And then also, I seen this article came out today. Get this shit out of my way. You know, as we see right here, Tesla stock to close 2020 with the epic gain as NIO eyes even bigger pop. So let's just get into that NIO news. So NIO stock, Bank of America analysts raised the price target on NIO to 59 from 54.7 in a recent note to clients. This is pretty much what we read. Analyst Ming will be able to gain market share rapidly in the next 3 years, owing it to the unique battery swap technology and also advanced autonomous driving development. Again, NIO is teamed up with Mobileye. Mobileye is with Intel. So you feel me? Working towards autonomous driving is going to be huge for the future, is what everyone is thinking. But I truly believe that the big thing for this company is the battery swap technology. That thing is ahead of its time. You know, I would much rather just pull up and change my battery than have to plug my shit in and hope my shit to be charged. Because I actually seen a video of someone who purchased a Tesla, and you know, he was showing his car to someone else, and you know, the guy was asking him questions about the vehicle, and he was telling him about all these features, but because of his battery was at a 29% charge at that time, that there's certain features that he couldn't actually access because of the battery level. So, you know, just like little stuff like that is stuff they don't really necessarily tell you. It's kind of just like your phone, right? Like if your battery's super low, you might have to change, you know, to save mode, and now you can't use certain features because your battery's low. Well, it's kind of the same thing with Tesla from what I've seen in that video. So a battery swap would be way better, because instead of you having to sit there and charge your battery for a half hour to an hour, and if you're at a 29%, just pull up to a charging station, boom, you get 100% battery, and you're back to being good. NIO slated to host a Battery Day event on January 9th, which is NIO Day. HSUN expects the automaker to announce a new electric sedan equipped to support autonomous driving. We have talked about that, for delivery in Q4 2021. NIO is also expected to unveil a 150 kilowatt battery pack. I mean, that's huge. I mean, that's just more miles to add to where they already at the 100, because they topped out at a battery at 100 kilowatt battery pack. So, I mean, that's huge. NIO stock rose 1.2% to 49.26 Thursday, heading in for a full year gain of 1,100%. Shares cleared a 40.74 buy point off support at the 10-week line in mid-December. NIO stock is still within 10% of the 10-week line, so investors could still buy it now. Exactly. I think it's literally going to be potentially the last couple weeks to buy this stock in the $40 range. You know. So again, man, just exactly more bullish sentiment on NIO, which is expected because this is an amazing company. For those of you guys who are not invested in NIO, me personally, I would definitely be invested in NIO. I am invested in NIO. I have purchased shares in 2 different accounts of mine, and I'm holding strong, and I have no inkling in my mind to sell this shit anytime soon. I am literally waiting for it to be. I truly believe this thing will be in the $1,000 ranges, just like Tesla was before the split. I truly believe it could reach the $1,000 to $2,000 a share range 5 years from now. That is what I'm waiting for. That is exactly what I'm aiming for, and I'm not selling until it hits that, or until we see some kind of resistance level, you know, way down the line where, okay, we're topping at the market cap and we know for a fact it's not going any higher. That's going to be the only way. But those are the levels I'm reaching for, and I truly believe they will get there because of the market in China and how big it is. It's way bigger than the US and European market put together. And if they could dominate that domain, which I truly believe they will, they could very well be bigger than Tesla. So just really quick on NIO, guys. You know, chart patterns looking good. Finally broke the 50 area. You know, it's been a while since we've been in that 50 range. You know, it's been almost a month since we've been in the 50s. So, you know, yeah, roughly, you know, almost a month. Yeah, just about a month since it's been in the 50s. So it finally broke the 50s, you know, and it's kind of just consolidating right now, which is a good thing because I see it popping probably towards the market end. Because of where it's positioned at right now, and then just more bullish sentiment coming out. So again, guys, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. NIO, how far you think this is gonna go in January 2021, man. I'm excited to see where it's gonna go at the end of the month of January. So again, leave a comment. Let me know your guys' thought process. If you watch this far, please click that like button. Please subscribe. It is very much appreciated. You can't stop mafia, a mindset movement, meaning never stop yourself, never stop your progress, never stop your education, especially in finance. Having multiple streams of income is an amazing thing, and the stock market is a place where you can do that. So that's going to be it for today. I'm going to wrap it up on NEO. Still extremely bullish on NEO and closing strong for 2020. All right, guys, I'm going to make sure I keep you guys updated as much as possible. Till next time, I'm out. Peace. Happy New Year's, everybody.